guys? This is I gave you my D, and today I got a kind of a basic, easy Unholy DK tutorial for everybody. I'm kind of just gonna show you the basics, you know, talents and gems, stuff like that, rotation, and yeah, just you know, nothing too in depth or anything like that, just kind of basic. So anyway, for talents, rolling blood, not that great. Uh, really, the whole first tier isn't that good, but I just use rolling blood just because, you know, the AoE blood boil every now and then is good to have. So, yeah, but other than that, you know, it's kind of a waste. All right, Lichborn. It's probably the best out of there just because of the heal you can get with it, with the Death Coil, and also the acts as a trinket from Charm, Sleep, and Fear effects, I believe. So that's, you know, really helpful as well. So next you got asphyxiate, which is yeah, asphyxiate, which I like to use because it acts as CC, which is good for unholy DKs because that's kind of, you know, what we want. We want pressure, and also has a 30-second cooldown, which is helpful. So you can get those off pretty quick. So and then the Nah also is a stun, so from your pet. So, and then all of them are actually pretty good. But you know, you can't go wrong with that cooldown. And then disadvance is just kind of, you know, yeah. All right, so next is the healing tier. Death Pact. It's not terrible, but if you are running a healer, you should probably use it. Just if your healer gets CC'd, you can cast that. Siphon is just kind of a waste, I guess I would say. I don't really know, you know, why people would use that exactly. It just doesn't heal. But conversion is probably the best because of the overtime healing you get for it, and it also, you know, heals you for a lot too. So it's all around best. It's kind of like the Warriors' talent, but it costs runic points. But you know, whatever, it's worth it. Next, you got the kind of runic uh, empowerment, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but I use Blood Tap because it can kind of let me choose when to use my runes whenever I get a Death Coil, so that's helpful. So I would use that if you're going against like a healer or something like that, because you know, necrotic strikes are OP against them. But if you're running, you know, against the DPS, I'd use the other two, any of the other two really, because you know, they're both pretty good. Blood Tap, I think, is the best because of, you know, the control over it that you have, and it lets you decide when to do it yourself, so that's, you know, also helpful. Alright, so on to the next tier, I believe, in just a second here. Alright, here. I use this because of the trinket that it gives you. It basically just acts like a trinket. Remorseless Winter isn't that bad either because it also acts as a stun, but you know, people have gotten used to it, so they know if you see it, oh crap, Remorseless Winter, get out of there, I don't want to get stunned. It's basically, you know what it is. So I'd use Gorfin's Grasp because that combined with the, all the other trinkets that the Death Knight gets, like, the Icebound Prostitute, I don't even know. The Racial, whether you're a gnome or a human, and also, the Lichborn, I guess, kind of trinket. And also the, you know, PvP trinket if you are any one of those classes that is blessed with a free trinket. It's, you know, good to match it up. It's kind of, I guess, OP for trinketing, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, yeah. And then, yeah, so now we're gonna go on to gemming. You pretty much want all strength, as much strength, mastery, haste, crit, pretty much all of those are good. Uh, that's not actually mastery is probably the best because it gives you increased damage for both frost and shadow. Haste is always good because of the attack speed, and runic regeneration. And crit is always good too because increased crit, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Um, yeah, and strength is also good because you want extra attack power for your gargoyle because that's actually a really big damage dealer. You can basically place your gargoyle and your minion on the target and DPS another target and you're good. Glyphs, not too many ones that stand out really. I mean, the Icy Frost one is good for the dispels, but other than that, they're all not as good as some. Just reduce cooldowns, kinda increase range of spells, Nothing you have to go out and spend your money on, or your gold on, excuse me. No game changers, I guess, or must-haves, yeah. That's what I gotta say about that. Hopefully they'll maybe, put some very useful glyphs in, or something like that. I mean, there are some useful ones, don't get me wrong, but there's one where, hunters get healed for, I think, 50% of their max health when they disengage, which is crazy. Alright. So now we're gonna go over basic rotation. For Unholy. Against, melee range, whatever class. So you want to get your pet on the target. Then what you're gonna want to do is get 2 Scourge Strikes. After you get those in, what you're gonna want to do is get your, Scourge Strikes in. Sorry, I meant Festering Strikes. I'm getting then Scourge Strikes, and then you want to spam your Death Coils. Your Death Coils is kind of a ranged type DPS, which is good. So after you do that, that's basically it. If you ever run out of, or if your abilities are on CD, you just kind of want to throw in a stun, or Death Coils. Use your blood tap a couple times, maybe throw in a necrotic strike for the hell of it to slow down some healing that anyone can do. No, and once you get your dark transformation, you want to pop that up, use the stun there, do some damage, get a stun. Your gargoyle can be used once you get the dark transformation. It's usually not to use it or right off the bat, because you do max DPS with both of your minions. And then it's also, once you get your gargoyle up, you want to use your trinket for your attack power, because it'll do max damage as well. And yeah, it's, pretty good. You can throw in a Death and Decay, not really useful. Excuse me, necessary. It is useful, but not, game changing. Can be used as CC if you have that glyph, but okay. So now we're gonna go over what to do if there's a healer. Which this is basically just Necrotic Strike City. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess you could say. Just go ham on those Necrotic Strikes and have a field day. Just cast Necrotic Strike. Festering Strike, I think, creates your Death Runes, and it also goes off Death Runes, so this is where Blood Tap comes in handy. Necrotic Strike, Necrotic Strike. Just try to get as many as you can. Now I'm gonna get a lot. I have a bunch up there, and I can't see exactly how much that is, but I think it was something around 600,000 healing absorbed. And what that means is when they try to heal, it will basically just kind of be absorbed. Like, see that little bar? It will kind of, it won't exactly go onto them. It will be pretty much disinfective. And that's, why people say, Unholy DKs are a healer's nightmare. Because it's pretty much true. Because we are a healer's nightmare. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Trying to make it basic, quick, nothing fancy or whatever. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, it helps out. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and I'll do some, make a macro video later to help you guys out. And, yeah, see you guys all later. Peace.